Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Matt on a Sunday evening with another edition of Let's Drink with no beard. Had to shave it for reasons unknown at this time. Anyway, alright. Well, tonight, in my last edition, I did a Sierra Nevada. Now, this time I'm going to do another Sierra Nevada. This one is the Sierra Nevada. This is the ESB, early spring beer. I usually thought ESB meant extra special brew, but I guess in this case early spring beer makes sense also. This is a 2009 beer. I believe this is probably new. I don't think it was created any other year. Now on the little label here it says, our ESB combines the best of English traditions with West Coast style. A blend of malts featuring British grown Maris Otter is balanced with the early spiciness of hand-selected English and U.S. hops. The ale is left unfiltered, which enhances mouthfeel and hop aroma, creating a slightly reddish copper hue. Okay, so that's what we can expect. And I'm also expecting another bitter beer like I had with the other Sierra Nevada that I had the other day, the Bigfoot. Probably not as intense, I don't think, or as bitter, but that's what we could possibly be in for. What's going on here? Ah! I'm retarded. Alright, so let's start pouring. Got the lighting down a little better this time so you can actually see things. Here's the, you can definitely see the coppery yellow. And also when you're, you can see the unfilteredness as I'm pouring this out. You can see definitely the unfiltered hops and everything like that being poured in. Like it hasn't been, like I said, it hasn't been filtered or anything like that. And it's got a lot of sediment and everything, I guess you can say. Yeah. Here's the beer. A lot of bubbles in there. At the bottom, don't really see much of anything. I don't think there's a lot of sediment at the bottom, but it definitely got a lot of bubbles going on and a lot of very fresh. Let's taste. Yeah, tail end, you get that bitterness. And it's also got a kind of a creamy type of taste too. It's like a creamy bitter taste on the aftertaste. Initially, doesn't have much of an impression on me or anything like that, but after it kind of goes in and everything like that, it actually has a pretty decent taste to it. I like that on the tail end. Initially, it's not a very impressive beer. Like, this doesn't have a good... Sorry about the focusing and everything like that. Yeah, it doesn't really have an incredible taste initially. It has this creamy, kind of fruity taste at the tail end with the bitterness, and it's actually a good compliment. Now, these Sierra Nevadas are really hit and miss. I mean, what kind of saves this is the tail end taste of it. Very fresh tasting at the very end. Now this is only 5.9% alcohol by volume. The other one I did the other day, I think it was closer to 9 or above 9. It was a barley wine style, so it definitely had a lot more. It was a lot more bitter, a lot more alcohol volume in it. But this isn't actually bad. This is actually pretty good. And I'm still on the lookout for other beers that a few other people have requested. So I gotta do another beer run. Probably the next day or two, something like that. And I'll try and find what people were asking me about the other day. I think Coheed was asking for one. And I forgot who else was asking for one. No more beard getting caught on the beard anymore. It slides right off. I miss my beard though. Had that thing. I was growing it since last November, beginning of November, so almost 5 months. It was getting there. This, you know, it will be back, and hopefully different variations of the beard. Oh, maybe it's a lot. Getting a little late though, so I better hurry this processing. Ooh. When you get more into the beer, you get spiciness too. Really bitter at the bottom. I don't know if that's because all the sediment and everything kind of settles at the bottom. Then you get the bitter taste to it, but definitely get very bitter at the tail end if you let it settle, I assume. Alright, well, that was Sierra Nevada ESB early spring beer. This was a decent taste. I really didn't have an opinion either way about it. It was a decent beer. It was tasty. As it goes on, Sierra Nevada's is kind of like, I don't know, not my favorite brewery, but it it brews different beers, and you gotta respect it for that. It's bitter. If you like bitter beers, you'll like Sierra Nevada. If you don't like bitter beers, stay away. Anyway, see you guys later. Another review coming soon, and take it easy and have a good night.